Introducing first, from Salem, Massachusetts, it's Katarina Jinx!
Katarina Jinx, best buddies and tag team partners with Goldie Collins. One loves the cats, one loves the dogs. They both have each, and they've both been out here recently. Well, at least Goldie was, and now Katarina is in singles action.
Yeah, it was last week that Katarina Jinx was given the week off by Goldie Collins.
That's right, Nigel.
Rumor is that Goldie had her cleaning up, well, Alexander's dressing room, but not here at the arena. That's since been taken away thanks to the big rigs and bourbon. But now Katarina Jinx. There you see it, David, your favorite part of the entrance.
I love the sound of that cracking whip. Now, Nigel, as we make the introduction to her competitor, I'm going to have to step away for a second because they wanted me to check on something for this hardcore match.
Yes, it's me. Oh, but David, I heard this rumor going around, and I'm here to put it to rest. The rumor that Goldie Collins and I have parted ways. Well, 'tis not so. You see, Goldie is with her dearest companion, Alexander the Grand, for his championship dog show. I insisted she went, of course. But you see, we will be back in this ring together. But until then, the hunt is on. And I will hold the prey.
And now, David, we await her opponent.
And her opponent, from Toronto, Canada, it's
Kara Kai, who I'm sure was paying attention to the insulting safety meeting last week of the WOW Trios champions.
Now, Nigel, as I just mentioned, I got to go backstage. I got to check on the rules for the hardcore match with the officials. They asked me to come back. Can you carry the action, Nigel?
I think so, David. I hope so.
All right, you can do it, baby.
It's Kara Kai. I'll pull a Gordon Soley for you. It's Kara Kai set for singles action with Katarina Jinx. And what a matchup this will be. What an opening contest. Referee Chris Massey in charge of the action now, as Kara Kai kicking things off, literally, with Katarina Jinx. Of course, Katarina Jinx, as she mentioned at the top of the hour here, sending her best wishes to her partner, Goldie Collins, insisting that there is nothing wrong with the team, just as I imagined. Of course, coming up a little bit later on tonight, David mentioned it, but let's not forget it. It's the WOW World Tag Team Championships. It's a hardcore match now, as Kara Kai going for a quick pin on Katarina Jinx in the opening minute of this contest. And Kara Kai really has been climbing the ranks here in WOW. It's been a great year for Kara Kai in some ways. In other ways, her partner Tara Strike being injured at the hands of Top Tier. Not the best thing that could happen to her, but Kara Kai has taken advantage of every opportunity presented her. Of course, Kara Kai with the catch wrestling background, the Brazilian jiu-jitsu background, and now with the submission locked in to Katarina Jinx. Of course, also coming up a little bit later, oh, what a body slam from Katarina Jinx. I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but Sprout Greens back from her protesting tour. She will be in action along with Scout Parker a little bit later on here on the broadcast. Now, as Katarina Jinx goes to town, goes to work on Kara Kai in this opening contest, fans. Of course, we heard from Tormenta, who became the #1 contender to the WOW World's Championship, currently held by the 6'2" Classmaster. In 2 weeks' time, we will see that match. What a scorpion kick from Katarina Jinx now, off the ropes and dropping that leg right across the throat of Kara Kai. Good enough for a 2 count. The fans getting solidly behind Kara Kai, who has currently been focused on singles action after feuding, as I mentioned, with Top Tier for the better part of several months now, as Katarina Jinx using the long legs and placing the boot right underneath the chin of Kara Kai. Now, fans, if you have missed any action lately, just simply go to, wait a second, pinfall attempt here by Katarina Jinx. Simply go to WOWE.com or check us out on @WowSuperheroes on any of your favorite social media platforms. Katarina Jinx now with the mousetrap, dropping the leg right across the neck, going for the cover, and once again getting a 2 count. Katarina Jinx is eating some strikes from Kara Kai right in the midsection now. And Jinx fires back with some shots to the back herself. Katarina Jinx with the rear chin lock on Kara Kai. You have to think that somewhere in our locker room, I'm sure Top Tier is taking delight in watching this action. And I believe David will be back here ringside here in just a few moments. Kara Kai now fighting her way back into this matchup. David, welcome back to the broadcast booth.
Thank you, Nigel. I hope you held the fort down. Kara Kai with that kick.
Kara Kai with the kick. And David McLean. David, I know you were in the back. You found out some information for our main event. Now it's Kara Kai sending Katarina Jinx down to the canvas.
Nigel, all is good.
Kara Kai with a series of kicks to Katarina Jinx. Sling blade type maneuver, going for the cover here. Oh my goodness, just 1 second away from walking away with the victory. And our official, referee Chris Massey, administering the 2 count now. Kara Kai looking to put things away against Katarina Jinx.
And there you see, the cat has got the scissors on Kara Kai, and they call for the bell.
And that's the end of this matchup. Katarina Jinx wins this matchup via submission. Usually we don't see Katarina Jinx in singles action, but she picked up a big singles victory here today.
Your winner, Katarina Jinx!
Katarina Jinx with that victory.
Introducing first, from the great outdoors, Scout Parker and Sprout Greens.
Well, from big rigs to oil rigs, we see the team of the Environmentalists, Scout Parker and Sprout Greens, return to tag team action here on WOW. Take a look at those protest signs. David, the protest signs that they are carrying to the ring, they used against Jesse Jones and Big Rig Betty to injure them, David, as Big Rig Betty and Jesse Jones crossed over that protest line. That's what I said, from big rigs to oil rigs.
Well, Jesse and Big Rig attacked, and you all saw it, fans, exactly what took place. And here you see it, the Environmentalists saved the planet. And they don't want any animals first. I tell you, they better not see Adriana Gambino walking by them.
And their opponents, from Kingsland, Texas, and Huntington, Indiana, respectively,
And Chainsaw, along with her newfound friend, at least the past couple of months, that of Daisy Lane, who's bringing, David, your favorite friend, Lil Daisy, out to the ring.
Well, I do like Lil Daisy, and I'd like to merchandise Lil Daisy.
Of course you would, David. Well, now, Daisy Lane bringing Lil Daisy and Chainsaw to the ring with her, and what a welcome back this is for Sprout Greens. You think Chainsaw recycles? Looks like
Yes, maybe,
by
yes.
looking at her vest, she does.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
That apron. Referee Charlie Wu in charge of this tag team competition, David. And speaking of tag team matches, again, our main event, as you mentioned, EMTs, police, everybody notified, the hardcore main event for the WOW World Tag Team Championships. It's going to be Holly Swag and Penelope Pink defending those championships against the four-time former WOW World Tag Team Champions, Miami Sweet Heat.
I don't know if it's a grin or a smile. I think it's a smile, but it's clearly a new attitude. Look at Chainsaw. She just loves seeing little Daisy in there.
And Sprout Green's distracted by Chainsaw, who was just yelling right in her ear. Daisy Lane. Basement drop kick now and tags in to the much larger Chainsaw. Daisy Lane. Oh my! Daisy Lane with the Daisy Bomb. And Chainsaw now dragging Sprout Greens out of the corner. Going for the cover. Sprout Greens, though, wow, able to power out at one, David, showing signs of life. And now,
There's a poke in the eye.
just like Roddy Piper now, Scout Parker in, kicking away at the tree trunk-like legs of Chainsaw, but it's just not enough to even knock Chainsaw off of her feet. And what action we have right now.
You know, you think of the little Daisy. Look at Daisy there with sweeping leg grip. Oh, she was gonna go down, she did it. The doll, little Daisy, it's almost like a championship belt in the fact it's always with little Daisy.
It might as well be a championship belt because Chainsaw never wants it to leave her side. The trip down
It's
Daisy
her
Lane, and
comfort.
now
It's like a pillow, like a little pillow or a little puppy for a child when they sleep at night.
yes, very much so. Now as
And you like puppies.
I love puppies, and I love my little puppy Bo at home. And now Scout Parker, ooh, with the lung blower and the elbow drop combo. Haven't seen that one. The Environmentalists reduce, reuse, and no, not recycle. Only a 2 count there. Daisy Lane, head going right into that top turnbuckle. And David,
Nice kick there by the Environmentalists.
tying herself to the oil rig, didn't slow down her conditioning, David.
No. Had to strengthen those legs being tied up that long.
Now see, what I can't gather, what I can't imagine is why the Environmentalists would ever attack Big Rig and Jesse Jones.
Because they stand for drill, baby, drill, probably.
Well, maybe, but they crossed over that picket line, and now Scout Parker going for the cover on Daisy
You know,
Lane.
Jesse drives those big pickups.
The gas guzzlers,
You got
if
that
will.
right.
Daisy Lane being sent into the turnbuckle. And Scout Parker following up with a forearm shot. Scout Parker, as we've mentioned before, a former Division I athlete. And now, hair mare to Daisy Lane. You talk about old school wrestling. That's going back a few years, David. There we go. There was a hair beel and then a hair mare, I'm sorry. And now Scout Parker with the boot right to the side of the head of Daisy Lane. And look at Scout
Sprout
Parker.
Greens is enjoying watching Scout Parker. The Environmentalists are going to town.
I'd enjoy watching somebody else go to town on Chainsaw instead of me, too.
They are the vegetarian vigilantes, if you will.
Sprout Greens, as we mentioned before, that whole outfit, vegan friendly, David.
Wow, the only thing I know I love with greens in it is pasta, spinach pasta. You like your Brussels sprouts, though, don't you, Nigel?
That's right. I love green, and now, side headlock applied. Oh my goodness, face first down to the canvas. Goes Daisy Lane, but Sprout Greens just misses with that elbow drop. Daisy Lane trying to make her way over to her corner and her partner Chainsaw. And the fans are calling for it. Oh yeah! Chainsaw.
Look at how she moved right out of the way from the scalp and takes down Sprout. Parker in trouble. Sprout now in trouble too. She jams the Environmentalists together. And she gives them a big windfall.
That big double stack, David. Big clothesline from chainsaw, sending Scout Parker down. And
Chainsaw tosses Scout right out of the ring.
And Sprout Greens.
She's gonna feel what it's like now to get swallowed and slammed.
Tag in to Daisy Lane from Chainsaw. And we have seen this before.
Little Daisy flies through the air.
That graveyard smash by Daisy Lane and Chainsaw earns him the victory in this tag team match.
Chainsaw and Little Daisy Lane taking out the Environmentalists.
Your winners, Chainsaw and Daisy Lane.
There they are with little Daisy in the ring.
Introducing first, from the Magic City, lovely Lori and luscious Lindsay Carlson, Miami Sweet
The
Heat.
former four-time, wow, World Tag Team Champions, Luscious Lindsay, Lovely Lori, Miami Sweet Heat, set for this hardcore matchup, David.
Well, this match was set up because every time Sweet Heat was in there, there's always interference. There's always Holly Swag. Holly Swag is the one that tried to break up these two sisters. It's been Holly Swag that got involved and was stirring the pot constantly within the Fab Four. The fabulous Lana Star had a great team in all the Fab Four. Penelope Pink, she had the Carlson twins, she had herself, and when Holly Swag came over there to pay off that debt, and she got in there, all heck broke loose because she was a pot stirrer. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Accompanied by the fabulous Lana Star from America's Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, and Jackson, Tennessee, your WOW World Tag Team Champions.
There she is, David. Of course, you mentioned Holly Swag, the pot stirrer, if you will, the one who drove a wedge in the Fab Four faction. And Holly Swag, who is now co-tag team champions, along with Penelope Pink, being led to the ring by Lana Star, who's pointing at those silver championships, David. She couldn't be any more proud.
Well, Lana Star just surprised the living heck out of me when she took the pot shot at Lindsay Carlson in that tag team match between these. I thought Lana Star was somewhat impartial, but that just showed she took a side and she wanted to stay with Holly Swag and Penelope Pink. She doesn't want to have an opportunity of them losing those titles.
And we're not going to wait for the bell to ring. These four superheroes just kicking things off in this hardcore matchup. And Luscious Lindsay and Lovely Lori are pumped up and more motivated than ever to rip into Penelope Pink and Holly Swag, David.
And each corner of the ring has some type of an object, a crutch, a trash can lid, a kendo stick. They're all in the ring already. And did you just see what happened to the Carlson twins?
DDT on top of those spike jackets. And now, my goodness, Holly Swag just beating Luscious Lindsay with the spikes on that jacket, the heavy leather jacket that weighs at least 10 pounds, along with all those studs. And now the former WOW World Tag Team Champions, Miami Sweet Heat, in the middle of the ring. This, David,
Here
could be
comes a crutch.
Oh, my.
She just tosses a crutch in Holly Swag.
Watch out,
She's got
Jeff.
the kendo sticks.
Oh, my. And the crutch being thrown into the ring, and it's not going to take long.
We've had a hardcore match before. Look at this. Oh, my. Just hits Lori right into the shoulder. And she gives a look over to Swag and says, I'm going to kick your butt for that.
Wait a minute, Lori, watch out.
Oh, my, a baseball bat. Lori Carlson is in trouble. Her back is going to need more than Epsom salt tonight. She picks up a crutch. but she doesn't. She gets the force on the second and the third one. Lindsay's pounding on that little troublemaker, Holly Swag.
And now double crunch shots from Lovely Lori and Luscious Lindsay. This is the matchup they wanted, David. Like you said, after Holly Swag used that sock of rocks over and over and over again,
Here's
Miami
the chair.
Sweet Heat wanted this match.
You got that right, Nigel. And right now, anything goes.
That's right, David.
Tag Team Championship titles are on the line. As the backs of Pink and Swag go against the metal chairs.
Can you imagine the feeling of electricity just shooting through the back of Pink and Swag, David? And they have used those sock of rocks. That's what led to this matchup. And David, to quote the late great Roddy Piper, you don't throw rocks at a man with a machine gun. And right now the guns of Luscious Lindsay and Lovely Lori fully loaded and ready for this Wild World Tag Team Championship match.
This is very dangerous, fans. Very dangerous. You can fall into the crutches, the kendo sticks, the trash can lids. And what looks like is going to happen right now, you can be taken out with your head going into a steel chair.
And Holly Swag might need to look up the number for Lana Starr's dentist after that. Penelope Pink, though, on the attack of the lovely one, Lori Carlson. Pink now setting up the chair in the ring as Luscious Lindsay setting up a chair in a corner as well. This matchup has, oh my goodness. Did you see the face of Penelope Pink go straight into that chair?
A little sign from the truckers, a reminder of where Holly Swag came from. She came from her mother, who she turned her back on. And she went with Lana Starr, the luxury lifestyle of Hollywood. Up on the chair goes Pink, and she just drills the head of Lori into the purple mat.
Added elevation to
Lana
that
Starr is
destructive
on the
DDT.
outside. She doesn't know if she should cheer because she is torn, I believe, as she's watching her former champions take a pounding. But there she just clapped when she saw the chair up against Lori's back. I don't know if their friendship can ever be repaired.
Luscious Lindsay to the outside just ran face first into the chair. Lovely Lori, though, reversing the momentum of Penelope Pink, just sending her into the ring steps and now swinging.
Oh, the chair goes up. Luckily, Pink ducked and hit the big metal of the ring. Lana Starr's right next to me. The kendo sticks. They've got Lindsay. They're banging her. They're hitting her in the back. And now, what's going on? Lana Starr was giving some water to Pink, and she got hit in the stomach in the water before it went into Lana's face. And Lori now jams Pink into Lana. The fabulous one is down. The fabulous Lana Starr is down.
Oh my, and what a trash can lid shot to the back of Holly Swag from Luscious Lindsay as she just goes to town.
All the competitors are on the outside. The trash can lid is being jammed into Holly Swag's back by Lindsay. And now a boot. Lana's dripping wet. Oh my. The chair being picked up by Penelope Pink.
And I do not envy Jeff McGowan, who has to keep some sort of order in this matchup.
There's no order. There's no order. Lori's head was driven into the chair. Penelope Pink's got her in the chair. Penelope Pink's going up. Watch this. Pink goes up. Oh my! She just takes Lori out, who's in the chair. And on the other side, Lindsay is knocked out and down by Holly Swag. She's got those kendo sticks. The referee's got no control.
And there are no rules in this matchup, David. No disqualification, hardcore matchup. This thing could go all over the building really now as Holly Swag hammering away with those kendo sticks, but the Luscious one firing back. And now sending Holly Swag into the ring. Lovely Lori in the ring. And Penelope Pink on the outside with the trash can lid.
But the Carlsons have recovered. The Carlsons are back in the ring with Holly. They've got the trash can on top of Penelope Pink's head. They're jamming her. The crowd is on their feet. They're loving what the Carlsons are doing now.
Talk about taking
Pink
the
goes
trash
on the
out.
outside. Pink is on the outside. She's in trouble. Lana Star is tending to her. Lori's going up. Oh my! Down onto the trash can, right into the midsection of Holly Swag.
Vader bomb there. By
Here comes the
lovely
trash
Lori.
can up. Lindsay, Lori tosses the trash can back on Holly. She told her she was gonna do a payback, and she just did.
And these two teams have just been tearing into each other before the bell even rang
Holly
in this
just
matchup.
tosses the trash can on top of Lindsay's head, some 12 feet in the air. Lori's got Pink up and jams her down onto the floor,
World's
Nigel.
strongest slam.
This
from
is our
lovely
main
Lori.
event, fans. We hope we can bring all of the action to you. If we can't, you'll have to go to WOW on its YouTube page and check out the action.
That's right, David, and even if you are catching it, I'm going to go back and watch this match on YouTube. Replay after replay after replay, and hopefully we will see for the 5th time Miami
Everyone's on
Sweet
the
Heat win.
outside. Pink is on the ramp. The entry ramp is being used as a weapon in itself as Pink slams her knee into Lori's shoulder. Lori Carlson has never been in this much trouble before. She's on the outside, and she's not got her sister protecting her.
Absolute insanity as most of our fans here in the WOW Arena on their feet. What a main event this is, and it is for the WOW World Tag Team Championship.
There's no family, look at that! Down onto the runway ramp goes Swag, and Lindsay's air taken out of her too, I think, Nigel.
All 4 superheroes just sacrificing everything for the WOW World Tag Team Championship.
They want the silver that's right in front of us. Who is gonna get it tonight? What's this? They're all the way up on the top of the entrance ramp.
Penelope Pink has lovely Lori locked in the front face lock, but her sister, Luscious
This
Lindsay.
is so dangerous, Nigel. These are metal stands. This is all metal entryway. They better not ram their head into the metal. Anything could happen.
Well, this is the rules that both teams agreed to, and it's for the WOW World Tag Team Championship now. As
The
all
medics
4
are
members
standing by. The medical team is on both wings of the ring and also near the stage. The EMT's got to know this is the most dangerous match we've seen here in WOW.
and both teams just taking it all, David, taking it to each other.
What's
and now,
this? They're on top of the stage.
Could we
no!
see a double suplex?
No!
Double
no,
suplex.
Please don't do it. Don't do it.
Penelope
That's the
Pink.
medical staff table.
Holly Swag, Penelope Pink. Oh,
Oh my! They've gone through the tables. They've smashed their bodies right through the medical tables.
oh my!
We've got to end this somehow. This is too cruel to continue.
And all 4 members, all 4 superheroes going through those tables right off of the stage.
The referee is checking on all the competitors.
The EMTs.
The referee is
Referee Jeff
counting.
McGowan said this is over.
Did he count? Did he count?
He
Yes.
said it's over. Jeff McGowan says this over, and now he's coming to the announce booth.
Jeff, what happened? They went through the table.
Tables, nobody can continue. I'm throwing the match out. No contest.
This match has been ordered a no contest. All 4 competitors through the table.
And a